Hello loves, it is your girl Dominique. I hope everyone is having an amazing day. Welcome to the first episode over here on Fearless Belle. We are going to be talking about how to be fearless. What does that look like? What does that even mean? What is fear? Fear is false evidence appearing to be real. Fear is not real. We're going to be talking about how to push past the fear and walk into faith, how to step into faith, how to tap into your faith. Okay, that's what we're going to be talking about today. And I'm not talking about fear of like danger. I'm talking about the fear that is stopping you from doing the things that you want to do in life. I'm talking about you want to start this business or you want to, whatever it is. But you have all the what ifs. The what ifs are holding you back. The fear is paralyzing you from moving and taking the steps towards the things that you want to do. So this video may not be for you if you are comfortable with where you are right now. But I am talking to the person who knows that it's something deep inside of you. You have dreams, you have desires, you want to achieve them, but fear is paralyzing you. Fear is holding you back. Fear is making you feel stuck. That's who I'm talking to. I'm talking to the person who knows they were fearfully and wonderfully made. God made you like no other. He made you for a specific purpose, and you are ready to tap into that. You are tired of the what ifs and all the excuses. You want to push past that. So that's what we're going to be talking about today, because all the what ifs, they stop us. What if we fail? What if people don't like it? All the negative what ifs. But what if it do work out? What if people love it? Where are the positive what ifs? We have to start to turn those negative what ifs into positive what ifs. And what does God even say about fear? He says, don't be afraid, for I am with you. I have a Bible verse for you guys. Isaiah 41:10. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you with my righteous right hand. That right there lets you know that there's no reason for you to be afraid, because you know where your help comes from. It comes from God. He's got you. And I know sometimes it may not feel like it. Do the thing afraid. Let me say that again. Do it afraid. The fear, let me just say this, it's not going anywhere. It's not. The only way you're going to be able to do the thing that you are afraid to do is if you actually do it and stop allowing the fear to paralyze you. It's a choice that you have to make. It's either you're going to be stuck in the fear or you're going to move in faith. And for so long, I allowed fear to paralyze me. I allowed the self-doubt to keep me stuck. Okay, I talked myself out of doing so many different things. Even this right here, this very moment, this thing that I'm doing right now, sitting down making this video, I've talked myself out of doing it for so long. God put this on me long ago. Whenever Fearless Belle came to me back in 2017, 2018, I knew that God was leading me into, creating content like this. But I sat on it for so long. I talked myself out of it. I made excuses, and it's time out for the excuses. It's time out for letting fear keep you stuck in the places that you are. If you don't push past that fear, you're going to be sitting in the same spot that you in right now next year. If you don't push past the fear. We want God to do so many different amazing things in our lives, which He can do, but He can't do nothing if you are not willing to push past the fear. He's given you the idea. He's placed it inside of you, but what are you going to do with the things that God has already given you? He's giving you the idea. He's waiting for you. Sometimes we feel like, oh, I'm waiting on God. I'm waiting on God. No, God is waiting on you. Period. Point blank. Okay. We always talk, oh, it's going to happen in God's perfect timing. Yes, things will happen in God's perfect timing, but sometimes God is waiting for you to take the first step. What are you going to do for God to bless? We have to push past the fear. What does that look like? That looks like tapping into faith. That looks like having some action behind the things that we want to do. I know you've heard it before, faith over fear, but that is so true. All you need is a little bit of faith. The Bible says just a little mustard seed of faith. You don't need this gigantic amount of faith. You don't have to be like the most confident person in the world to push past fear. All you need is a little bit of faith, just a little bit, and baby, you can move mountains. Read the shirt, girl. Go move mountains. All you need is a little bit of faith to move some mountains. So the thing that is stopping you from doing the thing that you want to do is a choice. It's either you're going to continue to choose fear or you're going to choose faith. Either you're going to change those what ifs. Oh, what if it doesn't work? What if they don't like it? What if it fails? We have to stop looking at failure as something that is so bad. Failure helps you, okay? I know it may be hard, I know it may be difficult, but failure is stepping stones to success, okay? Failure teaches you. We have to change our mindset and how we look at failure and how we look at fear. Failure pushes you. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to try. What if you do it and it flops? You're able to learn and you're able to, okay, it didn't work out this time. It didn't work out the way that I did it this way. Well, let's try something different. Failure teaches you. So don't be afraid to fail, because those are the building blocks. Those are the building blocks. If everything always worked out, like, what would we learn? If we're always trying different things and we never fail, it always works out, we never have any setback, what would we learn? We would not learn. It's time to push out of our comfort zones. Fear keeps you in your comfort zone. In order to see change, in order to have something different, you have to push out of your comfort zone. And like I was saying earlier, this may not be for you. If you are comfortable with where you are in life, this may not be the message for you. But if you feel like you have, it's something that you want to do, but you are so afraid to do it, you have to push past the fear. I know it may be hard, but I'm telling you, you can. You have everything you need right now to start. There is never going to be a perfect time to start whatever it is that you want to do. And let me just give you this example. Y'all know how when you start to work out, right? And you can start out with 10 pounds, right? And you can get comfortable with 10 pounds. But if you really want to gain some muscle and you want to increase your strength, what do you have to do? You have to increase the weight, right? You have to increase the weight. And in order for you to get stronger, you have to increase the weight. You have to step out of your comfort zone. And that's what you have to do with life. In order to get to the next level, in order to push past the fear, you have to get out of your comfort zone. Fear keeps you in your comfort zone. Fear keeps you stuck. And the only way you can get out of your comfort zone is if you activate your faith. Faith is an action word. What does the Bible say? Faith without works is dead. You have to do something in order to activate that faith. So you have to take one step. It may be hard. Yes, you don't know what the outcome is going to be, but that's the beauty in being fearless. There's so much beauty in being fearless, being a fearless Belle. And like I was saying with that weight, you have to increase the weight. Yes, when you are increasing those weights, it is challenging. It's hard. Yeah, it's uncomfortable. Yes, it is. You may want to stop. You may want to take a break. Yes, but you got to keep going. You have to keep going. That is the only way you are going to push past the fear. That is how to be fearless. You have to do it afraid. And one thing, I don't want you to beat yourself up, because I have done this. Like, even with what I'm doing right now, like I said, God gave me this to do. Like, He has shown me and gave me the idea to, create videos like this. But I sat on it for so long. But I don't want you to beat yourself up and feel like, oh yeah, I should have started it then. I should have did it then. Yesterday is gone. You can't change that, but you have right now. And you have a choice. It's either you're going to continue to live in fear, or you're going to push through the fear, push through the, I don't know if it's going to work, do the self-doubt. It's either you're going to push through that and tap into your faith, tap into the, what if it is going to work? What if me doing this is going to help someone else? What if this thing that I'm doing, what if it's going to open so many other doors for me? You have to tap into those what ifs, okay? Faith without works is dead. You have to do something. Do it afraid. And like I said in the beginning, fear is false evidence appearing to be real. Let me read this definition to you. Fear is not real. Each one of us has what it takes to be a fearless Belle. Each one of us have what what it takes to live a fearless life. You just have to tap in and do the work to pull it out. It's inside of you. You just have to work. Work is an action word. Faith is an action word. You have to do the work. You have to do something in order to pull it out. In order to push past the fear, you have to work. You have to do something. So I just wanted to say that to encourage you that you have it inside of you. You just have to push past the fear. Do it afraid. It may not make sense. All you may have right now is the idea. Say it's a business that you want to create. Take one step. Create a business plan. You may not have the full picture of how it's going to work out, but y'all know, like if you grew up in church, y'all know the song, whenever you take one step, God will take two. There's no limit to what God can do. He needs you to take just one step. He is there. If we go back to the Bible verse, what's the Bible verse said? It says, "Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you with my righteous right hand." If it's something that he's placed inside of you for you to do, baby, he is going to be right there to back you up and help you. But he needs you to do something. You can't keep sitting there and not doing anything. What are you doing for God to bless? That's a whole nother topic for another day. You got to do something in order for God to bless it. In order for God to work, you got to do something. It's not going to magically happen. You have to push past the fear and take a step. I don't know about you, but I am tired of being on the hamster wheel. I'm tired of just going around in a circle, doing the same thing over and over and over again. That is what fear will do. It will keep you stuck. It will keep you stuck in this hamster wheel, just going around in a circle. It's time to jump off. Okay, it's time to jump off the wheel and step out on faith. Okay, it's time to get off that hamster wheel. You want something different? You got to do something different. If you want to get off the hamster wheel, it's time to jump, baby. Okay, it's time to get up off there. It's time to step into the new. It's time to step out on faith. Do it afraid. Yes, you may not know if it's going to work out. Yes, you may not know if you're going to fail, but baby, regret is even worse. Letting fear stop you and then later on regretting it. You guys, we only get to do life one time. Don't allow fear to just keep you stuck and paralyzed. Just even with me doing this video right now, I was supposed to film this video on Monday. The first week of January, I took off to just like disconnect from the internet, to just like fast and hear from God. And I put it in my calendar that I was going to start filming this series for my Fearless Belle YouTube channel on Monday, January 22nd. And Monday came around and I made excuses. I was like, I don't feel like doing my makeup. It's just like a whole lot of excuses. Tuesday come around, I had other things to do on Tuesday. And then last night I made me a tea bag. I usually just drink tea in the morning. And I was like, I want to start drinking tea at night. So I had some nighttime tea. And on the tea bags, if you drink tea, you know that it'd be a message on the tea bag. And let me tell you how God works, okay? Because God will give you signs. He will show up and he will give you little reminders. He will give you like little nudges. So the tea bag said, I had to save it. It said, "Be fearless. Know that all will be provided at the right time." That was the nudge I needed, because God knew that like I was about to wake up and have some more excuses, because baby, I woke up this morning, had a headache, and I was this close to just putting it off, but I had to push past that self-doubt, push past the, I don't know, like if what I'm gonna say is going to help someone, like all the self-doubt. Like, you guys, I literally had to do it today. In order for me to make this video, I had to push past all the negative thoughts. I had to push past the self-doubt. I had to do it afraid. I had to do it with the self-doubt. You got it. Say it with me. I got it. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. When God made me, he made me like no other. You are one of a kind. You are unique. It's time to tap into that. It's time to really believe that, to know that, to walk in that. It's time to tap in and unlock your Fearless Belle, to walk fearlessly, not allow your fears to keep you stuck, to keep you stagnant, to keep you in the same place that you was in last year. It's time to push past the fears. It's time to move forward out of our comfort zone. It's time. The time is now. And I hope this encouraged someone. I hope it inspires someone. I just hope this message was what you needed today to help give you the encouragement and the push to push past that fear, to no longer be stuck in the fear, no longer be stuck in the what ifs. So go out here and be fearless, because you have it inside of you. You were made for whatever it is that you have on the inside of you that is just like staring up. Those desires, they were placed there for a reason. And if you go after that thing that you want to do and it fails, look at the lessons in it. There's always a lesson to be learned in failure. That is it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to catch more videos from me, make sure you come back next Friday for another Fearless Friday video. And we are just going to be diving into different topics, talking about different things. This is just a place of encouragement. You can run on over to faith.Don't. On the website, I have different affirmational and inspirational apparel, like this sweatshirt crew neck right here, my necklace right here. It says faith over fear. If you ever need a reminder, like I love creating apparel and jewelry that will encourage you to just keep going. When you put your necklace on in the morning, this is a reminder that faith over fear is a reminder to push past the fear. So we have different affirmational jewelry, different affirmational apparel that you can purchase. I have lipsticks and lip glosses over there. When you are applying your lipstick, lip gloss, I know it's just like a little thing, like, oh, it's just lip gloss. No, it's more than that. When you look at that lip gloss, when you take it out of your purse and you put it on in the morning, you look at that fearless belt, it's a reminder that you were made and you were created. You were fearfully and wonderfully made. You were created for greatness. That you may be scared, that you may not know what today holds, but you are going to push forward. You are going to go after the day with boldness. It's a reminder. So if you are interested in anything over on Fearless Belle, definitely head over to the website.